Hi, my
Hi.
name is Audree Palos.
Ray.
Hi, Ray. I want to tell you thank you for coming to meet with me to review your um, assessment response card regarding your substances
Okay.
use. I just want to explain what your responses were. So I want to give you a copy so you can
Okay.
follow with me.
Okay.
Okay, so your scores will fall under one of the three categories. Low risk, which means you have a low risk to having health problems, complications, stuff like that. Medium risk, you have a some risk for having medical problems and related issues like financial and social problems. And then you have a high risk, which means that you have severe chances of having health issues.
Okay.
So I just want to make sure you understand that. So as you can see, your scores actually are pretty good. All your substances were at a low risk, which is awesome, except for your tobacco use.
Okay.
You actually did score a 27, which means that is a high risk.
Okay.
And so I wanted to know what your thoughts were on the scores towards your tobacco use.
Well, I'm not completely surprised. I know I like to smoke cigarettes, but I don't think it's a big problem. I've tried to quit in the past, but it's just too hard. My doctor told me several times that I need to stop.
Okay. So I do like to share some information with you in regards of tobacco.
Okay.
Even though it is a legal substance, it can cause severe medical and health issues, such as heart disease, lung disease, even some cancers are directly linked to tobacco use. And not only that, but it can cause some eye diseases and arthritis, and it can affect your reproductive system and increase your chances of having a stillbirth or a preterm birth. Okay, so and not only that, but cigarettes have gone significantly up in cost, so it could be a little costly to keep up that habit. So I like you to think about how your continued use could affect your health now in the future.
Yeah, you're right. You have a good point. I can definitely relate to what you're telling me. I've definitely seen my tobacco use cause health and financial problems.
Okay, and can you maybe think about or identify some of the situations that your tobacco use has interfered with your social, health, or financial part of your life?
Yeah, well, I have small children and like they like to play and do activities, and I can't do that because I lose my breath quickly. And also, cigarettes cost a lot of money, and I smoke a pack a day.
Oh wow, okay. So that's like what, $10 a day?
Yes.
So that's in a week that's $70. So you're looking at quite a bit of money there. Okay. So what I hear you saying is that it takes away time from your kids. You're not spending that quality time because you lose your breath, and it's also becoming a financial burden in your life.
Yes.
Okay. And do you have any concerns about your tobacco use?
Well, like you mentioned, it is becoming an expensive habit and it's affecting my health. I want to be healthy. I was recently diagnosed with high blood pressure and diabetes. I have been thinking about all of the medical complications that smoking causes, and I know heart disease runs in my family, and I want to live a long, healthy life.
Oh, okay. And that sounds like you're having some kind of health issues now. So, okay. So thinking about tobacco, I'm curious. Can you tell me some good things about your tobacco use?
Well, smoking helps me relax, and it helps me with my stress and anxiety. It also helps me not eat, like it suppresses my appetite. I smoke so I can suppress my appetite so I don't have to eat. And I also use smoking to socialize and go out with my friends. We usually go to a cigar bar like once a week, and we enjoy the night.
Oh, okay. So I see you were able to identify quite a bit of good things about your smoking. Now, can you tell me about some of the not so good things about your tobacco use?
Yeah, recently, actually, I was written up at work for taking too many smoke breaks, and I also find myself unable to make credit card payments because of my smoking habits. Once a month, I'm always overdrafting on my bank account because I'm using that money to buy cigarettes. And like I said earlier, I was recently diagnosed with high blood pressure and diabetes.
Okay. So what I hear you saying is that your smoking helps you calm your nerves and relieve stress and anxiety, but on the other hand, it's causing you to have medical problems and financial issues, and as well as not being able to enjoy the time with your kids.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you have any concerns about your tobacco use?
Something that I am concerned about right now is like my future and my job. My supervisor is strict, and I don't want to risk losing my job because I'm smoking cigarettes. Also, it's a financial burden, and it's affecting my health. And if I don't have a job, I can't buy my cigarettes.
Oh, that's a good point. So I see you've identified good and good reasons for you to consider to quit smoking, and it sounds like you have a lot of insight on the consequences that you are experiencing because of your smoking habit. So just curious, let me ask you, from a scale from 1 to 10,
Mm-hmm.
1 being not wanting to quit to 10 being motivated to change your habit, what number would you rate yourself being at?
I don't know, maybe a 7.
Oh, okay. So curious, why a 7?
I guess because like we're talking about it and we're reflecting, and all the health risks, all the financial stuff I'm going through, like I want to quit.
Okay. Being that you marked yourself at a 7, that's actually more than halfway on the scale, which is awesome. And it sounds like you are motivated towards wanting to quit, which is great news.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so because I do want you to be successful, and I would like you to think of some ways or some things that you can do differently to help you reduce your amount of smoking or entirely quit smoking. So what would you do differently to help with that?
I think maybe I can learn some new coping skills to deal with my stress, like exercise, and I also can plan my weekends around smoke-free places, like going to the movies instead of cigar bars with my friends.
That's true, and it'll probably cost less. So yeah, those are actually really great ideas. And did you actually know that exercise is a good stress reliever, and it actually helps with reducing cravings? So it's good.
Oh wow, I didn't know that.
And so it sounds like you are ready to live a long, healthier life. So no matter how long you have smoked, in just 1 month of quitting smoking, you will be able to breathe easier, and you'll actually cough less. So it will improve your overall quality of life.
Oh,
so
okay.
And it will also help you save money.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's what I need.
So I want to give you some information on resources, on support groups nearby, and I want to give you, there's a phone number there that you can call 24/7. You can call or you can text, and they will provide you that additional support. Okay, and then you can also call me if you have any questions, or if you need more resources. I will always be here, and just give me a call. And
okay. Well, thank you so much. All this stuff is very useful, and I'll be checking out the resources. Okay.
That sounds awesome. Okay. Good luck on your journey.
Thank you.